After beating Sheldon, a ranger let us know that Theo is waiting for us near the outskirts of town. Although it would appear that we could walk right past him. Before this video ends, we are going to make sure to evolve our Dunsparce Ted. Ooh, a Misdreavus. I think that's the first ghost type we've come across in the wild so far. Might take a while to catch if my memory of Colosseum is anything to go by. Misdreavus isn't a gender-specific evolution, is it? We're using Wobble and Metal Claw because we don't want to just one-hit KO the thing we're trying to catch. I am nearly caught up on my Uranium editing, but seeing as we had just passed the 4th gym, I didn't want to get too far ahead of myself. Man, this Misdreavus really doesn't want to get in the ball. There wasn't too much going on in that village, so I think we do really need to just go back to Theo. This is a fan game. I wonder how easy it is or isn't to patch additional mons into the game. Because you could theoretically add everything to it. Yeah, before I knew about the Pokeball glitch, I had to soft reset Colosseum quite a few times in order to catch Misdreavus. 2 Ultra and 4 Great Balls later. Of course we're gonna name him Casper. I don't believe that I'm missing anything on this route, and I don't think that the ferry will take me back without at least talking to Theo first, so I might as well go back to him. I do think he's a whiny little kid, but also, he's a kid. I would be more disturbed if he was coping with the loss of his father well. I mean, all in all, he's doing a pretty good job. Kid is going through a lot. Oh, the entire screen shook. That's a plot device if I ever saw one. It's looking a lot like the power plant basement. Oh no. Another nuke. I'm guessing this ranger is here mostly just to escort us away from the Fallout zone. Hang on, is this ranger actually also a trainer? Are they allowed to do that? Another nuclear meltdown. I feel like we might thematically be going with why nuclear energy isn't a good idea. Alright, Epsilon and Zeta have melted down. We haven't seen Zeta yet. Yeah, I gotta say I agree. Looks a bit more than coincidental.
Hey, can we get some volunteers? We rangers keep like 1 Pokemon each at most. We need help.
Way to go, Robot Boy. Stepping up in times of crisis. Theo, you might want to sit this one out. Stay with your... Oh boy, like his dad just went missing. I don't think I've seen his mom yet. I get he's going through a lot, but he's not really doing a very good job of making the point of him being an adult. Alright, heading over to the entrance to Route 11. I don't think there's anything really to do in here other than check in with the townsfolk. Sheldon admitting to just being edgy. I'm hungry, when are they bringing the food? This man's got his priorities straight. Thank you for taking that bullet for us, mysterious woman. As a silent protagonist, we don't really do that well at comforting people. In fact, most people find us unsettling. This guy isn't selling anything because we found everything over on Route 8. Otherwise, he'd have TMs and the good rod. Is this the preacher again? Yep, it's the preacher again. Alright, let's hear him out. It's a little bit Yahweh and Lucifer for my tastes, but I guess the message is okay here. In order for there to be joy, there must also be suffering. That's a slightly more Buddhist take on things, I guess. Ooh, a piece of candy! I understand that I'm the one who just barged into your house, but you are creepy as heck, my guy. He is the Tinkerer, and he is a Tinkerer. Yeah, that's no surprise, guy. Oh, he gives us key items to replace HMs. That's actually awesome. I wonder if that means that HMs are deletable without the use of a move deleter NPC in this game? They might still be permanent until you go to the actual proper move deleter just because it's an anti-soft lock mechanic. Oh, but he's only gonna free up so that I don't need to use Rock Smash right now. Do I still need the HM for a while before he'll actually give me the replacement? I don't know, at the moment Rock Smash is all I've got, so I don't need it anymore. Although it is still pretty good type coverage for Wobble. Alright, we've got a charcoal. We could slap that onto Jonathan right away and get the fire type boost. Should be an extra 10% damage on fire type moves. And we've also got TM05 Roar. Lets you forcibly swap out your opponent's Pokemon. Is there actually a gym here, or did they just directly relocate this NPC without changing their dialogue from Vinoville Town? Did I heal before? I should probably do that before I move on. Don't let others diminish your suffering. Ah, see, the old guy agrees. It's a little too coincidental. Very wise, old man. You shouldn't feel like you have to go anywhere. That's not laziness. Do what you want, guy. Free train ticket? I'll have to let my buddy Michael know he quite enjoys trains. Lots and lots of trains. Actually, one train in particular, but that's a story for another day. Stackable key items aren't particularly common. Legen Town, the birthplace of heroes. Folks of legend, I suppose you could say. Super training tent. Guessing that's gonna be EV training, but we'll come back to that later. It appears we're gonna be keeping up on the theme of the Pokemon Rangers being absolutely useless against nuclear Pokemon. I hate to put you in danger, but I've got no other way to interact with you. Zombie defense in a Pokemon game? Trained Pokemon are more resistant to the effects of the radiation. And of course, the Ranger Capture Stylers don't do anything. Oh, I guess we have a nurse here. Free antidotes, I don't really need them, but okay. Ultra Balls are definitely more useful. Steel types resist nuclear type attacks. Who's Emperilla? I could use some repels, I could just fight these guys, I can try and catch some of them. I guess I'll fight them because they're good experience. Intimidate is a much more useful Ekans to me than one with shed skin. After beating the first one to a pulp, I realized I don't have a nuclear Gligar yet. I should probably get one. Wobble, still excellent at tanking physical damage, and also nuclear damage apparently. We will call you Barbara. I actually came to this corner just to see if there was something hidden behind the tree here. Oh, Emprilla's his Pokemon. Is that an evolution for Primeape? It'd be kinda cool if the devs added Annihilate to the game also. Big fan of Pokemon with forked evolution trees. Ted at level 41. I have a Pokemon translating device, and all you say is your species name? What a ripoff. I don't remember if we already have a nuclear Ekans, but we're gonna catch one, and we're gonna name it Cobra. Oh, that's the other path. Looks like we've caught up again, and what is a woman and a child doing out here? Pretty sure we're just gonna make short work of them again. Everything seems to be a one-hit KO, which is fine because more XP for Ted. Is that 2 Arbok? Oh, I'm in a solo double here. I might be able to catch one of these. I think this is my first opportunity to actually catch a Brand. I think it's a water dragon normally, but now it's nuclear, so it might just be water nuclear or dragon nuclear, I'm not sure. Aren't steel types supposed to be resistant to nuclear? Does Half-Life literally just have current HP? That's looking like a yes. Actually, that's incredibly powerful when you think about it. You could turn a Snorlax or a Blissey into butter. Oh, it's just a dragon type, which means this one's dragon nuclear. My brand! Yeah, I might have progressed the story too quickly. I'm guessing this is going to be a lot like the power plant, and they're not going to let me back in there to just train on nuclear types right now. I'm going to need to see if the Tinkerer will give me some replacement for strength immediately, or if I need to continue on past another gym or two before he will. Alright, I'm heading for the Bay Cal Rainforest, wherever that is. Have some potassium iodide tablets. That'll cure radiation poisoning. Sounds like they're developing hazmat suits. The Rangers are useless against nuclear types, specifically. Yeah, they're not gonna let me through. Hoping the Rangers didn't take too terribly long. I guess we could check out that dojo now. Looks like he's selling defense effort value training. Did they turn EV training into a rhythm game? Theo also has strength now. Wait, is he calling our dad fat? Unless he got it from someone else. Need to return to Burole Town? That's where I'm getting to the rainforest from. Well, I suppose that means we're heading over to the train lines. I don't think there's another way out of this town at the moment. Burole, Nowtoch, and Beale Beach. There is a special shuttle to the championship site, upstairs in the train line here. I know that Theo said Burole Town, but I think that Nowtoch City is closer to where I get the bicycle from. The bike repair guy was in Kevlar Town, right? We're gonna head back to Nowtoch and then go to Kevlar Town from there to get our bike. I don't know that we actually need a bike for anything in this game, but why not have it? The fact that I can buy Pomeg berries here makes me question whether the Pomeg berry glitches of any variety work in this game. Is glitzer popping an option? It's not particularly difficult to back up the save file. That might be a good episode. Sweet, if you bring him back the bicycle wheel that you can find on the beach of Route 4, he just gives you the bicycle for free. It feels like the bicycle has increased the wild encounter rate. I don't know if it actually has. If you're telling yourself, Rob, you already have a cub fly, why are you catching another cub bug? I don't know. I just think they're neat. Who in their right mind wouldn't want another worm bug bear? The real question is, why don't I have 12 cub bugs already? But seriously, that's a standard Pokeball. It's only a level 5. It's basically this game's version of a Caterpie. Shouldn't I have a higher catch rate than this? Finally, our next cub bug. We shall call him Bruce. Quick heal now before I forget, and then take the time to hop back on my bike just because we have a bike now. Gotta go fast. Alright, now we should be able to head over to Burole Town. Let's head over to Burole Town.
Sometimes I ask myself what life's all about. Then I remember it's about wearing hats and looking fabulous.
Alright, is this sketchy park just as sketchy as before with no new updates? Yeah, this all seems to be the same. I'll grab a couple extra berries while I'm here. I think there was an NPC in Rochfale Town that was looking to see a Dunsparce. I should probably go and see him. It wasn't phrased as a trade, it was a come show me a Pokemon. This is the guy, and I think he's looking for a Dunsparce. Ted doesn't evolve with a moonstone, does he? Is he looking for a Magikarp? I should have one in my PC. Unless Uranium includes Feebas, this is probably a Magikarp they're looking for, and I should totally still have one because I just caught the Irradiated Gyarados, so I stopped trying to level up my own Magikarp, which means I have a Magikarp to show this guy. And even if I didn't have one, it's a really quick fishing trip. Okay, Magikarp does not evolve with a Water Stone, so I'm going to assume that Dunsparce does not evolve with a Moonstone. The only Firebirds that I can think of are Parhar and Combuskin, so there's gotta be a mid-stage evolution for the Parrot. I need to go back through Comet Cave in order to get to the rainforest, but before that, I'm gonna go a little bit further east because I don't think I've ever explored further east of that route. I've always just kind of made a beeline from Comet Cave over to Rochfale Town. I could have been missing out on loot this whole time. Ooh, the Soothe Bell. That should help with some friendship-based evolutions, right? Ted's getting pretty close to level 42. He's not quite there yet, but who knows? Maybe we'll have it before we leave this area. Level 16 Conten Monk might actually do it. The level 10 Kokorans weren't going to. Carbos should be the Speed EV boosting vitamin. This guy thinks it's his beach. Pretty sure I'm on a public highway. Hey, Ted at level 42. The answer to life, the universe, and everything. I'm sorry, what's Skyfall? 85 power special attack. Flying type, that might paralyze. Flying type Dragon Breath? Alright, here's what I'm thinking. I have a TM for Dig, so I can drop that and get it back at any time. I don't have a TM for Coil or Roost. Roost and Skyfall on a Dunsparce. Why do I have flying type moves? This thing, it's a land snake, it can't fly. Oh, heck yeah, Ted is finally evolving. Yo, what? Ted looks like he's gonna be huge. I was just leveling up a Dunsparce for the memes. I was skeptical at best. I am very happy to have committed to evolving a Dunsparce. We have ourselves a dragon, or rather a Dunseraph? Seraph? You say tomato, I'll say tomato. Alright, let's see what its Pokedex entry says. Said to be a Dunsparce that descended from Sky Pillar, like where Rayquaza sits, and area unknown, which usually means you have to raise it from scratch yourself in order to acquire one. Okay, I said I was going to evolve Ted, and I've done that. I'm going to be acquiring the other 2 starters next time, so save the playlist however you do, bookmark it, whatever. See you then.